Hi guys. I know we're not outside. I just couldn't do it today, you guys. It's a special kind of hot today, let me tell you. I went out earlier and it's about, I don't know what time it is, but it is super duper hot and I'm not going outside. I tried to film out here on my patio. Phone got too hot, it was too much. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. So every time I upload a video, you can be notified. So it's Sunday, you guys. So if you don't know about Sundays, these are my videos where I go on rants or I discuss things that popped into my head throughout the week that really had my mind going. Just my thoughts. If I do rants, I like to always do solutions right afterwards. And it's different. It's not me hunting in the stores, finding great deals, passing it along to you guys. It's just little things that I think about throughout the day, and maybe some of you guys are thinking about it also. So yeah, so let's get into it. So what are we talking about today? So earlier this week, you guys, I was at work and I was just randomly talking and from just everybody. And it's funny how people are kind of drawn to me, and I had several literally within one day, within a 2-hour span, about the poverty level. And this is where I work at. Okay, it's real kind of random, but it kind of ties in a little bit. And we just started talking about it, and I really thought about this. So we're gonna do Aisha math today, and I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do the thumbnail. Meaning, I went and did my own research on from the Federal Bureau of Census, like what poverty level is. They had it from state to state. It had it by people's ethnicity, how many people live in your household, so on and so forth. But I want to talk more along the lines, it was so many charts, but I like to read charts, but so many charts. But some of the charts did not resonate with me, meaning that actually the week before, or every time I do research in the morning, because that's one thing I do in my morning routine, is I go look at different channels and check what's going on globally, not just what's happening here in my city, my state, globally, what's going on. And they said, it was a great interview. I can't remember who it was with. I probably have to do a little research and go back into my archives and see what I was watching for the last week. And it was talking about the poverty level. And they said the poverty level was 30,000. Now that I think about it, it didn't say how many per household. But I'm going to tell you, in my household, we have 2 people. It's just me and my son. So I started thinking about it, and I'm like, wow, 30,000, what do I make? And I want you guys to think about this. And then I kind of thought about and I said, I'm going to do a video on this because I found it very interesting. But I thought to myself, I said, should I tell people in this video how much I get paid? You know what, I'm not a big person like, oh, I get paid. Because here's the thing, people say, oh, I get offended when people ask me how much I get paid. Okay, I have a 9-to-5 job, plus I have other streams of income. I'm going to tell you how much I get paid because it kind of ties in with this video. I get paid $18.18 an hour, okay? So if you really do the math, and we're going to do Aisha math, so that's loose math, and I count with my fingers because I want to make it, bring it like totally down to layman's terms to where everybody can get it. I don't care who you are, you're going to get what I'm trying to say. So I said, okay, so 18 times 40 hours. Now, that's if you get 40 hours. The average person today is not working 40 hours. They are considered part-time. And if you don't believe me, I'm sure if you're working, you're watching this video, you have friends, whatever the case may be, think about it. The average person is no longer working 40 hours. The hours are being cut. So, but we're going to base this on 40 hours, okay? So 40 hours. So 18 times 40, I do believe it was $727 and like 17 cents or 27 cents. It was something like that. A bunch of sevens. I love sevens. So I said, okay, so that's a week, right? 4 weeks in a month. Now we're not going to do 727 because what? We have to pay taxes. We have to pay Medi-Cal, Social Security, wealth, all these different things. And I belong to a union, so union dues. So there's about 5 or 6 different things that come out of my paycheck. So let's just round it for sake down to 500 to do real loose math to make it easy. So 4 weeks in a month, right? 500, 500, 500, 500. That's $2,000, you guys. So I was also talking to my son earlier this week, and we have different conversations, but I always like to talk about money and how to build your money in businesses and so on and so forth, right? So I said, let's break this down. So rent, let's just talk about rent. So the average person's rent here, I'll just tell you, I'm just telling you all my business. Why not, you guys? So my rent is now currently $1,300. So if I make $500 a week, which is 4 weeks in a month, that's $2,000. $1,300 minus $2,000, that leaves me with $700. Correct? Correct. Okay, we haven't gotten into food. Nevada Power here. If you want cable, we don't have cable. We just have internet. We don't watch that much TV, right? Any extra activities. We're not going to even talk about right here where not accidents, but something, and that's really big in a lot of interviews that I'm watching right now with in the financial sector, how people are living paycheck to paycheck, that basically they don't have even $500 saved up in their bank account for emergencies, meaning maybe your tire blows out. That's happened to me. Oh my God, that's happened to me. Your tire blows out. There's an accident in the family. You have to go to the emergency room. One of your children broke their arm. Something to that effect. It's really hard. And I really start thinking about that. And I'm like, wait, am I poverty? Because if I talk to the average person and tell them, hey, I make 18 bucks an hour, they're like, wow, that's really great. And I really well, actually for a while now, years, I'd be like, that's not a lot. That's not a lot. It's really not, because the cost of living is going up, but my wage is not going up. The cost of living is going up, but my wage is not going up. But let's talk about what is going up. Gas, my power bill, insurance. That's one of my favorites. I'm talking about insurance. It could be health insurance if you rent a house, your mortgage insurance, rentals insurance, all these insurances, right? Did I mention food? Let's start it over again. What's going up? Food, gas, lights, taxes, anything. And going into different products that we buy at the grocery store, for example, they're getting smaller and smaller. So you're paying either the same for that particular product, right? Or the price is going up and you're getting less of it. So your money's getting eaten up very fast, if that makes sense. So it seems like I would have to say I am in the poverty level if you really think about it. If you really break that down, after everything is said and done, how much money am I really left with? That's why I learned many years ago to have side income coming in, have not necessarily another job, but another business that generates money to help you out through, you could say, these hard times while people live paycheck to paycheck. It's really amazing to me, because if you think about it, and I just did loose math, that's not how much I get paid every week, but after taxes and whatnot, I flat out I get paid $727.17, I think it is, but it's not that after everybody gets their cut of my paycheck, and then I go for another round to pay all my bills. So with that being said, it's like, okay, wait a minute, you would think $18.18 is a very good wage, right? Wait a minute, let's stop. That was based on 40 hours, right? What happens if the company that you work for is cutting hours? You're not full-time, you're not guaranteed 40 hours. Then your paycheck goes down even more. Isn't that amazing? So something that seems like you're getting paid very well, you're not really getting paid well. Even if you're getting paid $20 an hour, $25 an hour, go ahead and do your own due diligence and look through the charts to see what state you're in, what is considered poverty line. And then just really do it. A lot of people don't do a real heart-to-heart assessment of all your bills. Meaning, just start with the basics: your rent or mortgage, your car. And see, I didn't even throw in car. That's another one. Your car, gas every week to get back and forth to work that you really don't want to go to, but you have to keep the lights on and eat. I'm just saying, right? Car insurance, and don't forget gas. Those two things. And oh, I forgot, car payment. Now, I'm lucky enough, my car is already paid for, and I don't plan on getting a new car anytime soon, not that I know of. But I love my car. You know what I love about my car? It gets me back and forth to where I need to go, and it's paid off. And when I pay my insurance, big shout out to my dad. I'm on my dad's insurance. it is paid off for the year. So I don't like to do that monthly thing where they tack you on, they give you a deal like, hey, if you pay it off for 1 year, it goes down. So that's the way my mindset's. If I can pay something off for like 3 months, 6 months, a year, I'll go ahead and do it just to save me that wiggle room and money wise, you know what I'm saying? So you guys, that was my rant today. Do I have a solution? Oh, you have multiple streams of income, own your own business. I'm just saying, work for yourself. That way, if you want to work 40 hours, 70 hours, 80 hours, at least all those hours are going into you. They are going into your business. You're minding your own business. You're making your own money. I think that's it, you guys. Sound down below. Am I living poverty level just from the little facts that I gave you? If I bring home $500 every week, and my rent is alone $1,300, and I have $700 left for all the extras. Am I living in the poverty line? Am I poverty? Just saying. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys later. I know that was kind of deep, right? But think about it. Are you living below the poverty line? Are you poverty? Just saying. All right, you guys. Bye.